It's like you're looking through a telescope. You see where you're gonna be. Growing, getting better. You're not the person they see. Can't be mad at the things you...
This is sort of a catch-up video because it's been a while. I'm here actually admitted into the hospital at Sylvester Cancer Center. I got my chemo, my second round of chemo last week, Tuesday through Saturday. And then Sunday I got my shot of Neulasta, that's to rebuild the blood cells. Last week after the chemo, well, this week hasn't been the greatest week for me. My counts have been really low. My white blood counts more than anything. The hemoglobin was okay, so I didn't have to get a blood transfusion this week, but my white blood counts have been extremely low. It should be about a 4, and at one point it was like 0.4, so almost non-existent, which means that I'm highly susceptible to all types of infection. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday were really slow days for me. I really didn't feel good. I went to my doctor's appointment for my labs, but that was about it. I didn't have I didn't do anything else last week. And on Thursday when I went to CTU, I was running a bit of a fever and my white blood count was really low. So Dr. Trent gave me antibiotics just prophylactically to make sure that I don't get any infections. But they told me to take my temperature at home. And Thursday night, once I took my temperature at home, it was 100.7. So when I called the doctor on call, he told me that I needed to come into the hospital and to be admitted for fever and neutropenia. And neutropenia is basically when your white cells are extremely low and you're just susceptible to anything because your body uses the white blood cells to fight off infection, and I wouldn't have been able to fight any infections at that time. So I've been here now since Thursday with a blood count slowly rising. But the good news is today my white blood count is 4.3. So that's great news for me. And that means that I can go home today. While I've been here in the hospital, they've also been giving me potassium excuse me, and phosphate, because those two were low in my system as well. So at home, the nurse has already recommended some things that I could do to continue getting potassium in my system. She said that mangoes are really high in potassium and bananas are also. So I'm excited right now because I get to go home, but I do feel much better, than I felt when I first came into the hospital, because I was really weak, like I couldn't really stand up, and on top of that I was running a fever. So I haven't had a fever in a couple of days, and the attending just came by and said that since my white blood count have elevated and no fever, that I could go home today. So next week is going to be, well, this week coming up is going to be a busy week because I have labs again Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And Friday I'm supposed to see Dr. Trent, a chest x-ray, and another echo. And then the Monday after that, I should be starting chemo again. So
this is your third treatment?
That the next cycle that I start will be my third cycle. But I do have an MRI scheduled for this week also on Thursday to see how much the tumor has shrunk, if any. And I do feel like it's shrinking because the site where my tumor is actually beginning to hurt again. And Elizabeth, the physician assistant, told me that that could be a sign of the cells dying. So that's a good thing, but like it hurts, so whatever. But hopefully the cells are dying, and that could mean that I'm closer to surgery to remove the tumor also. So that's something that we'll find out um, this week or early next week also. So thank you guys for keeping up with me. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for all your support. And I will keep you guys updated, better updated this week, because I feel better on everything that's going on. So we'll see you guys later in the week. Bye. Okay, so my wonderful nurse, Crystal, is here. She's discharging me and disconnecting me from everything, and she has some instructions for me, I guess, to go home with. But I'm ready!
You're ready since you got here.
Yeah, I was ready since I got here. It's my last on hook.
We're going to flush all 3 of the catheters before you go.
Okay.
Okay.
You give me that nasty stuff I could taste. I can
What nasty
actually
stuff is that?
taste the saline when they flush it, and it's pretty nasty. Sorry. Could go get my son that's having an electronic withdrawal. My mom said he's answering her, like he's on her phone so much that even like when it rings, he just answer it, but he won't say anything. He just answer it.
Just to touch the electronic.
Yeah, she has an iPhone, so he's just.
She doesn't have the monkey game on there?
No.
What monkey game?
Monkey Lunchbox.
Um,
She has Temple Run, so I know he plays that on her phone. But I'm gonna see if I can find him something. Maybe today. Baby.
Okay. Here we go. I'm going to give you a prescription for the Nexium
Okay.
for your reflux
Thank you.
and digestion. This is a list of your medication reconciliation that you took. They said do not continue the Lovenox for now.
Okay.
Alright. Compazine and Zofran are the only thing they want you to continue to take as needed.
Okay.
Your discharge instructions. Today is 4/29. Dr. Trent's your physician. The number to call in case any emergencies, 305-243-1000. That will call the doctor here. And then you can explain what's going on, and they'll tell you if you should come in here or not. You can also just contact Dr. Trent, and
Okay.
he can also call here if
Okay.
they want you to come back.
Okay.
On May 3rd, you have an appointment with radiology for radiation. On May 4th, you follow up with Dr. Trent.
Okay. So I have
On Monday,
labs still
and
go.
Monday
and
then
Wednesday.
and then on the 4th, you're gonna get an X-ray done also.
X-ray and an echo,
And
I think.
you said she's getting radiation?
Yes.
Wow, when was it?
I don't get radiation.
Hmm?
I never had radiation.
They have an appointment scheduled for you for radiology. It might just be a consult maybe. It was in the computer.
For the 4th?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's for the chest X-ray.
It could be. It just said radiology. It didn't tell me what. Like the other one says, not on the 4th. No. On the 3rd.
I have an MRI.
Okay.
I have an
So on the
MRI.
3rd.
Okay, yeah.
No jewelry that day then.
Yeah. I can't eat like 4 hours before
Before.
the test. Okay.
Your diet, because your white cells are up, you can eat regular food now. You don't have to worry about the things
Yeah,
like
because
when you
my
need your
best
peanut.
friend brought me some conch salad last night.
You're fine to eat it. Activity is tolerated. It's not even restriction as far as like worrying about if people around you are coughing. It's not as bad when your cells are down as now. Your cells are on the way back up, so you're
Okay.
good. If you start developing fever,
Calm. Calm for
Calm.
fever.
Yes. Any questions? No. You sign this paper on the bottom. And then this one you're going to give to the secretary on your way out, and then that way she can mark the time that you leave.
Okay. That was cool.
I do.
It's like you're looking through a telescope. You see where you're gonna be. Growing, getting better. You're not the person they see. Can't be mad at the things you've been through, 'cause they built your